Guys, this time Germany, it's on the right side of history. Welcome back everybody to Altcoin Daily. My name is Aaron. A country that up until this point has been known for the Holocaust, beer, bread, and bratwursts can now be known for Bitcoin as well. So the news is this, top story. The notable cryptocurrency exchange in Germany called Extra, so think of this like NASDAQ, the NASDAQ of Germany, has just announced as of June 9th, it will now list a fully settled Bitcoin product. Let me tell you all about this. So the ticker is going to be called BTCE. BTCE tracks the price of Bitcoin and is physically backed by Bitcoin. The Bitcoin will be held in cold storage by digital asset custodian BitGo. What this means is that everybody in Germany, the United Kingdom, and Italy and Austria can now invest in Bitcoin from the convenience of their own stock dashboard. And true, BTCE, if you invest, through the stock exchange, technically you're relying on a third party to hold your keys, not your crypto. But the exchange, Extra, must buy enough Bitcoin to cover the demand. So the exchange will be holding all the Bitcoin. So in essence, this should still have an effect on the price because supply and demand is still relevant. Again, BTCE tracks the price of Bitcoin and is physically backed by the cryptocurrency. This is great. This is really good. Make no mistake about it. This is a huge net positive. And for me, as an investor, this is a green flag that signals to me that, it looks like Bitcoin might have a future after all. Maybe it has a great future. And by the way, guys, if you appreciate me breaking this down for you, we're just getting started with this video. I come at you every day with the most relevant news. I share things with you that the mainstream media, they will not tell you this. So if you appreciate this content, hit the like button. If this video gets to 3,000 likes in the first 24 hours, 3,000 likes, I know that's a lofty goal, but if we get to 3,000 likes in the first 24 hours, a lot of people will probably see this. And by the way, guys, a lot of people need to see this because we are still waiting for something like this to happen in the United States. It will happen. The US does not want to get left behind. There's too much game theory associated with Bitcoin for it not to happen. So maybe this year, maybe next year, but at some point, this will happen in the United States, maybe on the NASDAQ, maybe what have you, but this will happen in the United States as well. So let's continue. I want to talk about Fidelity. I want to talk about Coca Cola. I might even want to touch on Cuba. Before we talk about all this stuff, I need you to realize that people are talking in general. This just happened yesterday.
We're in a weird space where we just think you could print money and everything's okay. This concerns me a little. That doesn't worry you?
It worries me.
My first solution, I want to present an alternative financial solution to everyone today. The elites of this country and globally use the financial system to oppress us. They are killing us with our own money. There is a new financial system that I want to present to you that's open to everyone. All you need is a phone to start using it. I want everyone to please start learning about a new financial system. This system is called Bitcoin. It was created for this very purpose. So the elites do not have control of the financial system anymore. With Bitcoin, they cannot turn on a printing press and give our dollars to their friends for bailing them out because they weren't being responsible. You cannot bail people out. The elites cannot bail out their friends anymore. Please learn about this system. This system is called Bitcoin. It was created for this very purpose. A great resource is a man named Andreas Antonopoulos. You can look him up on YouTube. Please learn and support this system. You don't have to put all your money into it. Like my brother said earlier, you can put weekly $5, but we will no longer let the elites kill us with our own money. That is absurd.
That was beautiful. I mean, this is the start of a bull run, ladies and gentlemen. Can you feel it? And again, both of these clips happened yesterday, and I put them together, and this is actually a meme that I made. It's on Reddit. It's on our Twitter. Moving on, I want to talk about Fidelity. I want to talk about Coca Cola. I want to talk about all sorts of good stuff. Make sure you stay tuned for this. Let's start with Fidelity. And if you're not in the financial space, if you're not familiar with traditional financial legacy corporations, Fidelity has been around for 75 years. They're one of the biggest in the game. So when they put out a survey to big institutions, this isn't something that they're sending to a couple of nobodies. They're actually sending this survey to big institutions, and they're getting real data. So check this out. Fidelity says a third of big institutions own crypto assets. And we'll just read the most pertinent paragraph. Across the US and Europe, 36% of the survey's 774 respondents said that they own cryptocurrencies or derivatives. In the US, 27% of institutions, including pension funds, family offices, investment advisors, and digital and traditional hedge funds, said that they own digital assets, up from 22% about a year ago when Fidelity surveyed 441 institutions just in the US. In Europe, 45% of respondents are invested in digital assets. And then real quick, over a quarter of the respondents hold Bitcoin, while 11% hold Ether. And then if you're interested, you can go on and read the rest. Overall, Fidelity and Fidelity Digital Assets released this because, they are going in on digital assets. They're going in on Bitcoin and Ethereum, and their data is suggesting that more people are getting into it as well because it's trending up. Now, in other news, check this out. You can now buy a frosty Coke with cryptocurrency across Australia and New Zealand. Vending machines across Australia and New Zealand will soon accept cryptocurrency thanks to a partnership between Coca Cola and digital asset integrator Centrapay. I liked what this person had to say about it when he posted this story on Reddit. He said, large companies often use New Zealand and Australia as testing grounds for larger US market. I'm sure it is only a matter of time until the majority of companies jump onto the bandwagon as they see cheaper fees and an organic way to grow something that they are organically investing in, i.e. cryptocurrency. Initially would be a tiny percentage of sales, but its percentage grows significantly. We could assume the price of the associated crypto has also gone up. Sounds like a win-win. And then this person, the other side of the story, no mention of Bitcoin or Lightning. Sounds like a marketing sham. In my personal opinion, I think this poster here, this yellow here, is a little too bullish. Obviously, something like this would be very centralized, probably wouldn't even be holding the Bitcoin. Obviously, just a marketing thing. Nobody even wants to spend their cryptocurrency. It is an investment, and that makes sense because in order for something to naturally be a currency, it has to be a store of value first. So nobody wants to spend that store value. I mean, you get it if you've been subscribed to our channel long enough. And then I thought this was pretty interesting. This was what USD looked like when it was actually backed by physical gold. So many believe that this is still true today. Redeemable in gold on demand. Imagine if you could actually do that today. So redeemable in gold on demand at the United States Treasury. No longer on our currency, yet many people still think that is the case. And then that little GIF, that little, where was it? This thing that you saw in the video, this just kind of shows how the purchasing power of the dollar has gone down significantly because we are off the gold standard, and that's why we need Bitcoin, right? That is it from me today, my friends. My name is Aaron at Altcoin Daily. Hit the like button if you got value in this video. Subscribe to the channel if you want to be a part of a Bitcoin-centric cryptocurrency channel that brings you the most relevant pieces of news that the mainstream media will not share with you on a daily basis. All right. See you tomorrow, my friends.